Good morning, 3 class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. I hope you had enjoyed your holidays and also completed your winter assignment. So let's move to our today's work. Today we will do our next chapter, Geometry. It's exercise 7a. Students, open your countdown books. Open page number 182. It's chapter number 7, Geometry. Students, before solving our exercise, you should know some basic concepts of geometry. So first one is point. A point in geometry refers to a location. It is shown as a dot. It has no length, no width and no depth. A point is always denoted by a capital letter. Look at these points here: A, C, D, B. These all are points. It has no length, no width and no depth. So point is refers to a location. It is shown as a dot. Next is a line. A line is set of points joining a straight path on both sides. A line has no endpoints. For example, look at these points A and B. It goes on and on forever on both sides. Okay, it goes on and on forever on both sides in the direction of A and B. So a line consists of a set of points. A line can go on and on forever on both sides. Next, he has given them names A and B. Look at this. Adil joins A and B together. Look at these. Here we have 2 points A and B. When we join them with a line, it is called line segment. It is called line segment. It does not go on and on forever and ever. Okay. So a line segment is a line which joins 2 points A and B together. So it has 2 endpoints. A line segment does not go forever and ever, while a line goes forever on both sides. Okay, look at this. It goes on and on forever on both sides in the direction of A and B. A line segment is a line which joins 2 points together. It has a beginning at an endpoint. Therefore, we say a line segment has 2 endpoints. In the given figure, look at this. It is MN and KL. These are line segments. These two are line segments. Next is ray. A ray is similar to a line segment but with one endpoint that extends infinitely in one direction. For example, ray AB and ray DC. Look at this ray AB. It goes infinitely in the direction of B. Arrow shows that it goes infinitely in the direction of B. And in this ray, it's DC. Here we have arrow on C. So it means it goes forever and ever in the direction of C or extend infinitely in the direction of C. Students, next is parallel lines. Look at these 2 lines. These are parallel. These 2 lines will never meet even if they stretch forever. Look at these. If we draw or stretch these 2 lines, they will never meet or intersect at any point. The distance between these 2 parallel lines remains the same, always remains the same. Look at these lines. These are parallel lines. Here we have parallel lines. These also are parallel lines. If we stretch it, it will never meet at any point or intersect at any point. So the distance between 2 parallel lines always remains the same and they will never intersect or meet at any point. Next we have quadrilaterals. Shapes with 4 sides are called quadrilaterals. These all shapes have 4 sides, so these are called quadrilaterals. Look at this shape. It is a square. It has 4 sides and 4 corners. All my sides are equal in length and stand straight. It is a rectangle. It has 4 sides and 4 corners and its opposite sides are equal. Look at these. Opposite sides are equal and here we have opposite sides are equal. I stand straight like a square but my length is different from my width. Its length is different from its width. Next is rhombus. It also has four sides. It has four sides and four corners, and its all sides are equal. I hope you have seen it in a pack of cards. It is called rhombus. Next is parallelogram. It has four sides and four vertices or corners. But unlike squares and rectangles, I like to lean. It is lean. Students, look at this. It is look like a rectangle and square, but it is slightly lean. Next is kite. It has also four sides and four corners. Look at these. It is polygons. Poly means many. All these figures belong to the family of polygons. Look at this, it is pentagon. It has five sides and five corners. Penta is the Greek word for five, so it is pentagon. It has six sides and six corners, so it is hexagon. Hex is the Greek word for six, so it has six sides and six corners. It is hexagon. It is octagon, and octa is the Greek word for eight. It has eight sides and eight corners, so it is octagon. Students, now open page number 192. It's exercise 7a. Write short date. Write classwork and short date, that is 11th January 2021. It's exercise 7a. Question number 1 is fill in the blanks. A part is a line segment has dash and points. As I have told you before, a line segment has two endpoints. Look at this. It is MN and KL. These are two line segments. They have two endpoints. So we write here two endpoints. A line segment has two endpoints. A point is shown as a, look at this, a point is shown as a dot. A point is shown as a dot. So we write here dot. Next, C is a line which extends infinitely in one direction is known as, a line segment which extends infinitely in one direction is called ray. So it is ray. A square has dash sides and dash corners. It has four sides and four corners. It has four sides and four corners. A triangle has dash sides and dash corners. It has three sides and three corners. Next, question number 2 is state whether the following are true or false. A parallelogram is a four-sided shape. Yes, it is true. Look at this parallelogram. It is a four-sided shape. Yes, it is true. The opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Yes, it's true. Opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. In a square, the length is double the width. No, it's false. Because in square, all lengths are equal. All sides are equal. So all sides are of equal length. A rhombus is a five-sided shape. Look at this rhombus. Is it five-sided? No, it is four-sided shape. So it is false. The two endpoints of a line segment are fixed. Yes, it is true. The two endpoints of a line segment are fixed. Next, question number 3. Select the correct answer from the given options. A triangle has two corners, four corners, three corners, five corners. Yes, class. How many sides or corners a triangle have? Yes, it is 3. A triangle has 3 corners. A line is made by 1 point, infinite number of points, 2 points and 3 points. Yes. Look at this line. A line consists of a set of points. So a line is made by infinite number of points. It has no 1 point, 2 point or 3 points. It has infinite number of points. Next C part is AB. Which is this? The given figure is line segment, point, line and ray. Yes, it is a line segment. A line segment has two endpoints. Next D part is a point has depth, width, length, none of these. Students, as I have told you, a point has no depth, no width and no length, so it means it is none of these. A pentagon has 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, 4 sides and 6 sides. Penta means 5. Penta is the Greek word for 5, so pentagon has 5 sides. So students, this is your today's work. This is your classwork. You will write it on your countdown books, and your homework is you will learn definitions of line, point and line segment and ray. Okay, you will learn the definitions. I hope you will understand it. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz. Good morning 3 class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your homes. Today is Tuesday, 12th January 2021. It's your maths period and today we will solve chapter number 7. It's geometry. Today we will do question number 4 to 6. So open your countdown books. Students, open page number 193. It's question number 4. First of all, write classwork and short date, that is 12th January 2021. Question number 4 is measure and write the length of each line segment. Look at this. It is AB. We have to measure it and write length of each line segment. Students, how can we measure it without any scale or ruler? Can we measure it? No. For this we need a ruler or a scale. Now put it like this. It's put a 0 on first point, that is A, which is A. Look at this. When we put here, it is A, and now on the B it is 2. Which line is this? It's 2. So it means it is 2 centimeter. It is 2 centimeter as it is start from here. Students, one more thing which is very important. Look at this. Don't put scale or ruler like this. Okay? It is a wrong way. We always start from the 0 and first point is at 0 and second point B is at 2. So it means it is 2 centimeter. It is 2 centimeter. Look at this. It is 0 and it is 2. It is on the 2. So it means it is 2 centimeter. So it means line segment AB is 2 centimeter. Now look at B part. It is PQ. Now we measure it. Now we again need a ruler to measure line segment PQ. Put a 0 on P point and Q is at 5. Look at this. It's Q at 5. So it means it is 5 centimeter. So line segment PQ is 5 centimeter. Now look at C part. It's RS. Now measure it. Now look at this. It's start from 0 and ends at 4. So it means it is 4 centimeter. How many centimeters? It's 4 centimeter. So we write here 4 centimeter. Now D part is PR. Look at this. It's P is at 0. Start from here and now R is at 3. How many centimeters? It's 3 centimeter. So we write here 3 centimeter. I hope you will understand it and measure the lengths of line segments. Now question number 5 is draw line segments of given lengths. First we have to measure it, and now we will draw line segments of the given lengths, which is PQ 4 centimeter, YZ is 6 centimeter, FG is its 8 centimeter, and AB is 7 centimeter. Students, first of all, open your notebooks and maintain your pages. Draw margin line on both sides of the page. After that, write classwork Tuesday, 12th January, 2021. Topic is geometry. Is chapter number 7 and exercise 7a. Question number 5 or exercise number 5 is draw line segments of the given lengths. A part is given, its PQ is equal to 4 centimeter. In question number 4, we learn how we can measure line segments, and in question number 5, we will learn how we can draw line segments of the given lengths. For example, its PQ is 4 centimeter. So first of all, place a ruler on a sheet of paper or on your notebooks. Now, with a pencil, mark the first point as P at the beginning of the markings on this ruler. It is here. It's P. Its point is P. Now, how many centimeters? It's 4 centimeter. Where is 4? It's here. Now, again, point. It is point Q. Now look at this, it's exact 4 centimeter, and now we will join these 2 points PQ. Now it is a line segment PQ which is 4 centimeter. Now B part is YZ is equal to 6 centimeter. Again take a ruler. Now on this 0 take a point, that is Y point, and it's 6 centimeter. So where is 6? It's 6. It is point Z, which is given YZ. So it is Y and it is Z. Now we will join these 2 points. It's exactly, look at this, it is exactly 6 centimeter. It is line segment YZ which is 6 centimeter. Now C part is FG, it's 8 centimeter. Again take a ruler and place it on your notebooks. Now let's take a first point, that is it's on the top of this 0. It's F point and it is 8 centimeters. So it is, here is 8. So the second point, which is G point, it's 8 on 8. So now look at this, it is exactly 8 centimeter. Now we will join these 2 points with the help of the scale. It is line segment FG which is 8 centimeter. Now D part is, it's AB 7 centimeter. Again place a ruler on the paper and take a first point, that is on the top of this. A point is at 0 and now it is 7 centimeter, line segment of 7 centimeter. Where is 7? Now mark the second point at 7 centimeter. Look at this, it's point P. Now we will join these 2 points with the help of scale. Now it is line segment of AB which is 7 centimeter. I hope you will understand it, how to draw line segments of the given lengths with the help of a scale. Now look at question number 6. Using a ruler, draw pairs of parallel lines of the given lengths in your notebooks. Its A part is 2 cm, B is 5 cm, C is 1 cm, D is 6 cm, E is 3 cm, F is 7 cm. First of all, what do you know what are parallel lines? The lines which will never meet or cross at any point, okay? And the distance between parallel lines always remain the same. Look at these parallel lines. These two lines will never meet even if they stretch forever. If we draw these both lines forever, it will never meet at any point, and the distance between these two lines always remain the same. Students, now open your notebooks and maintain your pages right. Exercise number 6. Draw pairs of parallel lines of the given lengths. A part is 2 cm. It's your homework. You will solve question number 6 in your homework. Okay. Now we will draw parallel lines of length 2 cm. Now we draw parallel lines of 2 cm. Look at this. It's 0. We start from 0 and mark a line till 2. Look at this, it's exactly 2 cm. And now we draw parallel lines. It means we draw one more line of same length, that is 2 cm. Look at this, it's parallel lines of 2 cm. Now we will draw parallel lines of 5 cm. Start from 0 and draw a line and stop at 5. It's 5 cm. Look at this, it is exactly 5 cm. Now again parallel line. So it means the distance between two lines always remains the same and it will never meet or cross at any point. Look at this, it's parallel lines of 5 cm. C part is 1 cm. Again start from 0. Look at this, it's 0 and stop at 1. It's 1 cm. And again parallel line. So one more line of same length, that is 1 cm. Look at this, it's parallel lines of 1 cm. Now D part is 6 cm. Again take a ruler and start from 0 and stop at 6. Again one more line of same length, that is 6 cm. Look at this, it's parallel lines of 6 cm. Students, you will solve remaining two parts E and F by yourself. I hope you will understand it. How to draw parallel lines of the given lengths with the help of a scale. And students, one more thing, you can also draw parallel lines of the given lengths with the help of color pencils. Like it's 2 cm, you can draw these two lines with red color or green color, and the length of 5 cm, these two lines with yellow color. It's up to you, okay? But use only color pencils, not color markers. And also draw very neatly, okay? Question number 6 is your homework and question number 5 is your classwork. 4 and 5 is your classwork. I hope you will understand it. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Do your work neatly and take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz. Good morning 3 class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your homes. Take care of yourself and take a healthy food. Students, what is day today? Today is Wednesday, 13th January 2021. It's your maths period and today our topic is geometry. It's exercise 7A. Today we will do last work. It's question number 7 to 9 of countdown books. So open your countdown books. Open page 193. It's question number 7. First of all, write here classwork and short date, that is 13th January 2021. Measure the sides of the figures. Write the length of each side. Look at this, it's AC, CB and AB. We have to measure the lengths of these sides and write it. Now take a scale, look at this, and A is it's 0, and look at this, it's C is exactly between 2 and 3, it's 2.5. It's 2.5. It's start from 0 and it ends at 2.5. So length of length of side AC is it's 2.5 centimeter. So we write here 2.5 centimeter. Next, which is it's CB. Now measure it. Now look at this. It start from here. Now it's 3.3. It's 3.3. Look at this. It's exactly 3.3. So we write here 3.3. So the length of side CB is 3.3 centimeter. Now it's AB. Look at this. It's start from 0 and it's 4.3. How many small lines? It's 3. So it's 4.3 centimeter. Length of side AB is 4.3 centimeter. Same like this, you will measure these lengths and write the lengths of the given sides. It's PQ, next is QR, and next is RS, and the last one is its SP. Measure these lengths and write it. And one more thing, measure the lengths very carefully. Don't start from here, it is wrong. Start from the 0, okay? And next you will count then small lines like it's 5.3. How many small lines? It's 5.3. Next question is draw line segments to join pairs of points. Write the name of each shape. Look, A part is it's A, B, C. Look at this, join the points, it's A, B, C. Now it is triangle. Okay. Now which shape is this? Join the points A, B, C and D. Which shape is this? Do you have any idea? Yes, it is a square. It is a square. It is a square. Students, one more thing. Join the points with the help of a scale. Okay. And draw straight lines. Now look at C part. Which shape is this? Is it rectangle? No, it's not rectangle. It has also 4 sides and 4 corners, but unlike square and rectangle, it is lean. So it is parallelogram. Which shape is this? It's parallelogram. So it's parallelogram. Now look at next shape. It has 5 corners. So which shape is this? It's pentagon. So when we join these 5 points, it becomes pentagon. So same like this, you will solve remaining 3 parts by yourself. Join the dots with the help of a scale and also write their names. Next question is, circle the point where these pairs of line segments meet or cross each other. Look at A part, it's EFG. It's EFG. Circle the point where these pairs of line segments meet. Where they meet, it's EF and FG. It's at this point. So we make a small circle over here. So it means these line segments meet at point F. Meet or cross at point F. Understand? Next B part is, look at this, where these line segments meet or cross each other. Which point? At this point. These line segments meet or cross each other at this point. At O point. Now look at C part. It's G, F. Where these line segments meet? At point G. Where they meet? It at point G. Next D part is, look at these line segments. Where they meet at or cross each other? At point X. They meet or cross at point X. So students, this is our today's work. I hope you will understand it. It's very easy and interesting topic. You can solve it easily. And if you have any question, you can ask me. Do your work on your countdown books and send it to me. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.